Hey guys, it's Aussie Boy Crypto here, back for another video. In today's video I want to talk about Vechain and its token VET and where I think it can go in the future. So VET is currently sitting at a price of 9.1 USD cents with a market cap of around 5.8 billion, and it's seen a 1.37% increase in the last 24 hours. If we have a look at the all-time chart, we can see that VET hit a high of around about 27 cents on the 18th of April, and then also hit upwards of 20 cents in May as well. And we bottomed out at around about 5.7 cents towards the end of July 20th, and then we hit highs of 15 cents just around a few weeks ago. So where does VET currently sit? Well, I just want to go into why VET is bullish in the long term, and that's first of all its utility. So VET or Vechain is a blockchain powered supply chain platform, and it began in 2015 and launched in June of 2016. Vechain aims to use distributed governance and Internet of Things technology to create an ecosystem which solves some of the major problems with supply chain management. So the platform uses two tokens, including VET and Vechain Thor, and this manages and creates value based on its Vechain Thor public blockchain. So what makes VET unique? Well, VET exists to disrupt traditional supply chain models, an industry which before blockchain had remained little unchanged. So why do I think VET is bullish, not only short term but long term? Well, as we can see, we're compared to all-time highs, we're down around about 66%, or down 3x. Like, you could get, if you invested right now and then saw back to 27 cents, you would get a 300% gain. So this is a story from the Vechain blog. Enterprise-grade public blockchain solution provider Vechain creates new SaaS products for China's digital carbon emissions market. So China is facing the greatest challenge of all in terms of carbon dioxide emissions and impact on the environment, having vowed to reach net zero emissions by 2060, with carbon emissions peaking no later than 2030. As per the targets laid out on China's 14th five-year plan, there is very little room for emissions increases from the current levels out to 2025. So this is where Vechain has decided to step in and is working together to create new products in terms of supply chain management for China. Vechain is known as China's crypto. It works very closely with Chinese investors and government, and that's why I think it could do really massive returns because of its impact in China. Next of all is a tweet from Vechain Insider. So Vechain works on a consensus mechanism, and phase 1 of the massive 3-phase upgrade will be live this year. Now, why is that important? Well, as long as Bitcoin holds, that means that Vechain is going to have a very important update coming within the next 3 months, which could see a lot of attraction towards Vechain, pushing it past all-time highs. And that's why I think that Vechain can push, near 27 cents, because this event will be huge. We've seen the likes of Cardano launching smart contracts, the hype that built. Obviously, it's a different kind of upgrade, and this will not be the full mechanism upgrade right now. But we've seen a lot of people attracting to certain cryptos because of certain events, and that's why I think this event could be huge in the future for Vechain. Next of all is Vechain is launching on the iTrust Capital. This is the #1 crypto IRA platform in America. It's also launching with Luna and Mana as well as Maker. Now, this is important because it's showing that Vechain is stepping into the world of institutional money. Now, this platform is very big. It has a lot of capital. It is literally iTrust Capital, and it has billions of dollars locked in total value, and it will be adding Vechain as an option for investors to have some kind of a hedge fund in, and it is showing that Vechain is pushing the markets in terms of reaching new audiences. Next of all, Vechain partnerships. Now, this is one of the most important things I want to mention. This is a list of partnerships that are currently being helping the Vechain platform expand. However, there are going to be very many more. So some important partnerships I want to get into is its main partnership with Chinese authorities and Chinese sectors. First of all, Group Renault. This is a automotive industry. They have $70 billion revenue and is one of the partners with Vechain and in collaboration with Microsoft. So all three of these are working together in order to create new products. The second one I want to mention is BitOcean. So BitOcean is a manufacturer of ATM which will allow users to buy and sell cryptocurrencies, and it will be installed. Physical ATMs will be installed in Japan and China. And then if we go down a little bit more, we can see that they're also investing in real estate holdings in China, including Yida China Holdings Limited, as well as NTT Docomoco. This is a telecommunications company, and the list goes on in terms of investments for the Chinese people and Chinese government, as well as Walmart China and Vechain work together on a traceability platform. So where do I see Vechain going? Well, obviously we've got some huge news that China has decided to quote unquote ban cryptocurrencies. This is absolute FUD. You know, we've seen it every other year. China releases some kind of document or statement regarding how cryptocurrencies are going to be banned. And then obviously we end up seeing it happen again and again. And this is only a FUD tactic in order to, reduce the price of Bitcoin and shake paper hands in order for big whales to come in and scoop up Bitcoin at lower prices. So I wouldn't be too worried about Chinese FUD at the moment. But Vechain is one of these tokens that is in a little bit of a different position compared to other ones. It is working very closely with the likes of the Chinese government, and I think that could help it in the long term, especially as the China FUD starts. The Chinese banks will not let Vechain slip away in terms of partnerships, and it won't ban Vechain's authority and working together with the likes of Chinese banks and that sort of thing. But let's go into price action. So the most important thing I want to mention is market cap. In terms of market cap, Vechain is currently sitting at a market cap around about $6 billion. Now, if we have a look at the whole crypto space right now, let's see where a $6 billion market cap could land it if Vechain hits similar market caps to other projects. So first of all, I want to mention is BNB. BNB has a market cap of around about 60 billion. So if Vechain could hit BNB's market cap, that could be a potential return of 10x. Now let's just look at BNB rise to power. Obviously, at the start of this year, BNB was trading at $40 and hit highs of $680. So the potential for pushing highs like this is certainly there. The market cap of $60 billion is certainly achievable in crypto, and we've seen it replicated many times, again and again in the space. It's not about when it's going to happen. Sometimes it's just about how it's going to happen. So where do I see Vechain ending up in a year? I think Vechain will hit around about 10 cents in the short term within the next couple of days, and then we should see Vechain pushing highs of somewhere between 12 cents and 13 cents within the next 2 weeks if Bitcoin manages to break 46 and 47k. But it is going to be a difficult road for Vechain. I think that $1 will be achieved by around about 2023, considering the markets that Bitcoin is in right now. As long as we don't enter a quote-unquote bear market, Bitcoin should be seeing highs of 100k, and I can only imagine where Vechain will be by then. But that's just a quick video on VET and Vechain. If you guys want me to check out any other cryptos, let me know down below. But I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace.